I arrived in this place on a pale, silvery afternoon, when the sun was nothing more than a faint blur behind the snow-filled sky. The temperature hovered around -31 degrees Celsius, cold enough to freeze everything in sight, yet warm enough to remind me that I was still alive. Unlike my previous journeys, the weather this time was slightly gentler, but the cold of Siberia is never truly kind. It seeps quietly into your bones, into your breath, and whispers that this land doesn't forgive weakness. I found a small patch of forest where the wind was softer. The trees, draped in white, stood tall and silent like ancient guardians of this frozen world. I began gathering dry wood, fallen branches, and pine leaves, one by one, my hands numb yet comforted by the rhythm of movement. Each strike of the hatchet, each thud of wood against wood, echoed through the silence, like the heartbeat of life itself. Slowly, I built a small shelter from logs and leaves, rough and simple, but strong enough to protect me through the coming night. When the shelter was done, I built a fire. At first, the flames refused to live. The wind stole them before they could grow. But after several tries, a spark finally caught, and fire bloomed in the snow. The orange glow spread across the white ground, warm and alive. I melted snow for water and cooked a humble meal: instant noodles, dried fish, and a few slices of bread. In this cold, even the simplest food becomes a feast, and each breath of steam from the pot felt like the scent of survival. Night fell swiftly, as if someone had turned off the light of the world. I sat before the fire, listening to the wind's low hum through the cracks of my shelter, the soft hiss of snow falling on the roof. The only sounds were from nature, the pop of burning wood, my heartbeat, and the whisper of the forest. In that moment, I felt an unexpected peace within solitude, as though the cold was no longer my enemy, but a quiet companion keeping me company. The next morning, the forest was blanketed in silence. The sky glowed faintly orange in the distance, a rare and gentle light that pierced through the frost. I boiled a pot of tea, and the rising steam mingled with the morning mist. The aroma was delicate, almost invisible, but it wrapped around me like warmth itself. As I sipped the tea slowly, I could feel it spread through my body, a fragile thread of comfort in a world made of ice. Before leaving, I cleaned the camp, put out the fire, packed my gear, and left nothing behind but a faint trace of footprints. I stood there for a moment, looking at the little wooden shelter, and felt like I was saying goodbye to a part of myself. In that place, I had learned how to live slower, breathe deeper, and listen, not to the world, but to the quiet voice inside me.